not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. There's nothing that you can do. Every time you sit down at this table and I'm here, your hands are behind your back.
Rom 2 ducks. I'd say this man's going to get in there and play it with a raise. And 4X. Holds all the way around to JD on the button, defending 9-7 of spades. I like the defend here. KC coming along 10-8. Jafar can't go anywhere now for sure. He's going to call her off. Let's see this flop. Four ways, excuse me. And how about quads? How about quads for Rom? And KC as top pair leading out in this spot. Wants protection for his hand, though there is none. No protection as Rom's just got the nuts. What in the world? You gotta love. You gotta love flopping quads and have somebody barreling into you, man. That is just the best result for sure. Heads up to this turn. Casey drawing stone, utterly bananas dead. Going to continue barreling here, getting a safe turn card. The 7. Going for more value from worst 8s, though it is unfortunate 8-7 did get there. There's still 9-8, pocket 6s. And Rom going to put in the raise now. KC not deterred for a moment. 9 on the end. JD would have had run a 2 pair. That would have been very interesting. KC going to check. And Rom ships it. I love this bet. I love this. And KC snaps! Dude! Oh, man! Oh! Oh, it's so gross. Oh, it's so disgusting. Oh my God, I love that. I love the jam though from Rom. In there, trick time, ace out of diamonds in the strudel doodle. Probably not going anywhere, and in fact, 3-betting JD does not want to give him a good price to mine for sets in this spot. Though JD, not deterred, puts in the call. Going to the flop. 10-3 Dewey. Trick time, overpair, a lot of double barrel potential here. Backdoor diamonds. I say overpair, overcard. Not the worst flop in the entire world. 2 4s. JD, man, is coming right along. I love it. Put something out there. King, terrible card for JD. Once trick time. Let's put in the 3, though it is the King of Hearts. Be very interested to see what trick time decides to do here. JD unblocks hearts, though that king often pairs up trick time, and we are going to see a very quick fold. You're going to show him.
Flip that phone.
Show him.
No, man, tell me what you coming for. Tell me
shows
how you
the 9, then shows the ace.
Back at you like this.
JJ, 1 for 1. Let's go. That next one.
You understand?
That next one.
You understand?
That next one.
Ain't none for you. You over the whole time. Nothing you can do.
Hey, JJ.
There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do.
There's nothing you can do against trick time.
You in handcuffs. You ever had your hand behind your back like this?
Yeah, you're not getting fucked up. I can't wait.
That's what's happening. Every time you sit down at this table and I'm here, your hands are behind your back.
Okay.
Straddle for 100.
Chris with the KQ on the button. Gonna raise her up. Getting a call from Tricky, speeding with the speed limit. And how about a 5 in the door with a queen on board? We're gonna see some money go in this pot. Christoper, top pair, good kicker on a relatively static board texture. Trick, just gonna put in the little old-fashioned check raise here. They're sitting pretty deep. You got to start pumping up the pot eventually. I don't think Chris can fold just yet. Though Trick doesn't really have like a ton. I mean, if anyone has bluffs in this spot, it's Trick. But doesn't have a ton of them. You know, 8-7's there, maybe some 6-7. He's mostly weighted towards a queen or better in this spot. It's 10 ball on the turn. Trick time gets the check mark. Trick gonna go massive on this turn card, overbetting the pots, trying to get all the value he can from a queen. Board is now Badoogie. And Chris still going to put in the call. I don't think this is an incorrect call by any means. Trick time could still be doing this with plenty of bluffs, especially once he uses a sizing like that one. Though once the 9 comes in, it's like the worst card. I think the worst card. It's the one of the cards that Trick time is probably not going to get paid on. Yeah, there it is. All in. I was about to say, sitting 7,500 effective here. Going for the maximum. The only thing I think Trick could do this with is like pocket 8s, pocket 7s, even though that's a pretty narrow bluffing range for sure. And he calls! Puts in the call! Going to be shown the bad news by Trick time. Definitely speeding with the speed limit. 2 5s and a third one on the flop. Getting the absolute maximum. +2 Trick time, 8-6 of hearts. Think we are going to see some money go in, and it is going to be in the form of a 3-bet here. We've seen 8-6 get 3-bet a few times tonight. Oh my God! And JD's got ace-jack of hearts on the button. I think he's going to come in for the cold 4, bro. And he does, in fact. I love this bet. Cold 4 bets. Goes all the way back around to Rom, who's forced to fold the tanks. Best hand for the moment in Trick time. Dominated hearts here says, bro, let's go. Bro, JD, I want your money, baby. Put some hearts out there, dealer. Give me 7-9 of hearts on the flop. Does not come. Though, what a flop for Trick Key. Top pair. Gutty to the nutty in the cutty. Checks it over to JD, who's going to bet this flop. Very interesting. As Trick time, if anyone, can certainly connect with this board, even in a 3-bet pot when he calls the 4. JD's still 2 overs, though. Going to put in the immediate check raise to huge. You're going to show it. Show me the 6. Show the 6. Love it. JD is forced to fold.
Come and get what you want. Yeah, hear me? Come and get it.
Serenade the Trick.
It's not gonna stop.
You cannot. It's exactly. It's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. There's nothing that you can do.
Don't you dare stop, Trick.
And take it.
Facing this action, Trick time. He is called bigger bets with less. And it still puts in the call. Zane now getting a great price to mine for sets, for bigly sets. Does put it in. We're going 3 ways. How about, oh my God, Trick, bro, that's disgusting. Plays the 8-6, flops bottom 2 pair. Zane 2 4s, not interested in this pot and bear. No real double barrel opportunities. I like the check give up here. And oh my God. Zane spiking the sneakiest of sets on the turn. Checked over by Trick here. Zane is going to barrel out here, and I think Trick is going to go for the check raise in this spot with middle 2 pair. Bear makes a very quick fold. Let's see what he decides to do. Puts in the check raise. I don't think there's any better feeling in the entire world. You spike the sneakiest of sets and get check raised on the turn. Really only gets called by better or hands exactly like Trick times. Like, it's pretty hard to put him on 8-6, especially in a 3-bet pot. He could have a set if he does. GG's. And he does put in 3-bet all in. Trick time snaps. 10 ball on the end. No help to the 8-6. Schooler City. Set of 4s for Mr. Zane, and Trick down on the night now. A $24,000 pot sliding over to Zane. Certainly good enough for a raise. And Jason's got the KK, bro. Certainly good enough for a 3-bet. Let's see what size he chose. 450, just 3x. Very interesting. Giving Trick Time quite a price to see a flop in position with a connected Broadway hand. Relatively safe flop for Jason. I like his check here. Good check, I was going to say. He can definitely put in the check, which might induce Tricky to get tricky, and puts out a just over half pot bet, 550. Jason has a very natural continue in this spots. And a 5, bringing in the flush draw, pairing the board. This board is getting a little bit more scary for Mr. Jason. It's a great card for Trick to start running some bluffs on, that's for sure. Though Jason does have the king of clubs. Trick gonna barrel out here. 3/4 pots. Jason, king of clubs in hand, overpair to the board. Gonna have to put in the call, does in fact. Let's see what the river brings us. 3-ball. All low cards. Kings are not loving it. I think if Trick Time wants to get it done here, he's just gonna have to rip it. All in, and there she is. All in with Jack High. 10 of club blocker, puts in the call. Jason thinks about it, says, all right, if you got it, you got it, bro. I got the king of clubs. Damn near snap calls. And Jason, putting in a little check ski on the flop, induces Trick to triple barrel bluff into the man. And no hesitation, puts in the call. What a call. The ladies, a ladies man himself sitting on a short stack, probably looking to get it in. Rom gonna defend on the button, 5-4, and Trick Time, ace king of clubs in the big blind. Gonna put on the squeeze, I'm short. 3 bets to 875, and Chris now, 2 ladies, player behind, short stack. I think you just gotta rip it here, man. It's unfortunate. There it is, all in, and Rom says, all right, not this time. And a very quick call from Trick Time. A tale as old as time, we are seeing ace-king suited versus the queens. Show me the run-out dealer. Put it out there for me, Kevin. And no, wow, Trick just flops everything. How about just an offsuit queen for fun? How about a 9 for fun? Does not come. What a sweat. That was a pretty sweat-heavy board there, man. Spikes top pair, nut club draw. Turn is an offsuit 10, giving Chris a open ender and breaks it all. Trick going to scoop-a-doopy with the big slick, and Chris, unfortunately, I think after 2 bullets is probably going to be done for the night. And Jafar's got the boys in the cutoff. 2 kings. Whoa, huge raise here over the straddle. This might set off some alarm bells for some people, though Tricky's got a hand. 7-6 spades in the big. Getting a price. Are we going to see? He is going to 3-bet, though it is unfortunate because he is running into it here. And Jafar obviously going to put in the 4 bets. Trick Time says, what's the price? 2,200. He only needs to call like another 13 to potentially spike a big one. Does put in the call, even out of position with a suited connector. Open-ended for trick time. No spade, though. Might get him in trouble. Oh, but he is not going to let Trick draw cheaply. Puts in the bet of 3,000. Trick time. Got to put in another 3,000 to potentially win almost 11. And he is not deterred. Puts it in. Put an innocuous 5 of diamonds out there. Not the 5 diamonds. That's a Dewey of hearts. About as brick as it gets. Trick time. Going to check it over to Jafar. He's still got 2 kings, and he is going to ship it. Yep. And Trick is now going to have to fold. That is rough, man. Trick is just like getting run over tonight.